Hey, what's up, guys? So today I just want to go through a quick description about how your higher self sees things, while your lower self or your human consciousness awareness is seeing this. Your higher self sees this, and I have marked here. This may be a span of 1 year. It could also be a span of 1 day. It could be a span of 1 week, a 1 month, whatever you're currently feeling, where you feel life is erratic and chaotic. Uh, if you are going along in your highest excitement, highest joy, highest peace, highest bliss, then your higher self will see it as this way. If you are actually listening to your highest enjoyment, highest bliss, highest excitement, highest creativity, then you are taking your higher self's advice, you're taking your higher self's guidance. So I want to reassure you that if you're along your spiritual journey and you feel like this is going on, that's very normal, and it could be a whole span of years or months or weeks or days, and they feel like they just don't make sense to you, but they feel great, then that's wonderful. But if they don't make sense to you and they don't feel so great, then I want to assure you that you have the choice to feel great even though your life looks like this. So, where you see this, and this is a span of 1 year, but might I add, your higher self is going to see this chaos and this seeming like illogical, kind of just nonsensical way of life. Your higher self is going to see that as a direct pathway to your the lessons you need to learn in a lifetime. The lifetime is what the higher self is concerned about. It's not concerned about you know what you do specifically in your each day, because that can be balanced and rectified, and that karma can be balanced for you in a later period in your life or even in another lifetime. But the higher self is mostly interested in you accelerating your frequency and vibration, and that is the key thing to living a better life, is to living a more just happy life, is to be more connected with the space of you that is internal and that is feeling nature, is very much sensitive. That's like how you're going to become truly happy, because the more that you can regulate that sensitivity, the better, and the more wise you become, and the more you can actually make decisions on a day-to-day and moment-to-moment basis that is going to be in line with your highest good, highest joy, highest bliss, highest happiness, highest excitement. And that's what your higher self wants you to do, is learn in your lifetime those lessons that you need to learn. And we learn these lessons by altering our timelines, altering our possibilities, altering our realities in each and every moment. And that is going to be what ultimately affects our completeness of our experience as a human being, as a soul in this time-space reality. So, as the higher self again sees 1 year, 1 year is about this much, even less than that in a whole lifetime, right? So, the higher self wants you to take the path of least resistance and go towards the light and be more detached from because attachment is something that's heavy and burdensome, and responsibility is often also that. But see, there is a spin and balance on each and every concept, and to balance them is the wisest, most spiritually advanced thing to do. And if we were to balance something like responsibility in our life, the positive way to do that would be to balance responsibility with honor and duty, like it's a great joy, or it's a great like privilege for you to actually carry out this responsibility and to be dedicated and apply your will, apply your awareness, apply your attention and energy towards a specific task or activity or responsibility. And you can see how that honor and sacredness and that cherishing of that responsibility in a positive light will help accelerate your frequency and vibration in a happier way, that you'll confront that responsibility in a much more direct and ultimately truthful, honest, and authentic way, and creative as well. And you will see that responsibilities actually vanish, and the burden of your responsibility will dissipate the more that you actually honor it as a sacred duty to learn that. And when you do that, you will actually open yourself up to higher intelligence and higher vibration, which will transmit information and will help you jump timelines and alternate realities much quicker. And that is how you will go on the path of, ultimately in a straight line with your higher self from point A to point B, because in a much more grand scheme of things, you are not living in a physical world like, all over the map, so like this. You are living in a simultaneously non-physical time space. So it doesn't look the same as that, and it will not be the same. So the best way to traverse that and to ultimately follow your goal to which is spiritual advancement and ultimate mastery of your own vibration, of your own state of being, that's what you're wanting to achieve, then the path of the higher self is the way to go. And it is not a common path, so it's becoming much more common for people to do it these days. But it's something that is very unique to you, and it cannot be duplicated or imitated by anybody. So you must have to go through the lessons, and you have to go through this feeling of like you're feeling lost, but also at the same time of feeling like you're being pulled in all these directions, feeling at peace and feeling joyful about that, because you're on the path of spiritual advancement and higher vibrational state of being. And as long as you maintain that intention and belief, most important is your belief that you're doing it for your own spiritual advancement, and you're dedicating your every moment in every life to living a peaceful and harmonious state, then you will ultimately resonate and utilize and listen and hear the guidance of your higher self. So don't take so much into consideration, if your life is erratic. I mean, that's a good thing, because it means that you are living more creatively, and the less attached you are to outcome, the better. So the more that you are light in your load and in your travels, the more that you can really take off and accelerate your direction in your spiritual evolution. So yeah, take into consideration, guys. This is only a very minute thing in your overall lifetime and your overall theme in your life. So take it, as you need to, and take it one step at a time. Continue to seek, continue to learn, continue to experience, and most of all, go on your highest excitement. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.